Bet you didn't see this. Some more footage of Terrell Farnsworth, and if you don't know who Terrell Farnsworth is, he's this guy. The guy who decided to grab all the SD cards out of the cameras because, quote, he knows evil exists, as Andrew Colvett says.
Out here, one of our dear friends that literally from the very beginning started with us and loved Charlie like a brother, he grabbed the SD cards out of the camera afterwards. And there's all these conspiracy videos about, like, why did he grab the SD cards? Well, first of all, they're in the possession of the FBI. Okay. It's not like he took them and like ran off with them. Second of all, I asked him personally, I said, why did you do that? And he looked at me and this was his answer. He said, because I know people can be evil.
And see, the thing about this, though, is once again, these people have been caught in another lie, because he absolutely did not give the SD cards directly to the FBI or law enforcement, because more footage of Terrell Farnsworth has surfaced. And, well, you just watch and tell me if it looks like he took those SD cards and gave them directly to the authorities. So the same guy that does this weird video, basically like recording Charlie being taken off of campus, put in the SUV, et cetera, et cetera.
They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. He's dead. God help him.
The same guy also removes the SD cards and then seemingly goes behind the tent, puts it in his own laptop, is texting or communicating with someone while he's doing this, and no one is questioning him about this. Is this not evidence tampering? Like, am I crazy? And remember that it was also revealed in court that even though they said that he gave these SD cards and this footage directly to the authorities, it was actually revealed in court that it wasn't the case, that it was put on a flash drive and then it was given to him, and that also there was more footage and more clips and more content that was like given to them months and months and months afterwards.
TPUSA had a videographer, Visual Impulse, who was taking coverage of the event, and they provided video to us that they had captured on September 10th of 2025.
And do you know who or how that video was collected from Visual Impulse?
Yeah, Mr. Farnsworth originally provided, I believe, a flash drive to Lieutenant O'Brien with one of the local agencies. And a short time after that, on September 10th, he provided downloadable versions, electronic versions to Agent Mortensen. And an 1102 was collected from him on May 6th of 2026.
So an 1102 was prepared by someone with Visual Impulse?
Yes, Terrell Farnsworth was the individual that prepared it, and in preparation for this, I spoke to him personally regarding that statement.
And do you know what his association is with Visual Impulse?
I believe he's the owner-operator.
So, yeah, it's just like all of these things, once again, don't make sense. All of these things are extremely suspicious, right? And it's just, again, more to pile on that giant pile of things that just don't make sense with this case, and the things that you're just not allowed to ask questions about, and that by even making this video, by even asking these questions, by even pointing these things out, you have a whole horde of people that'll say you're just a dangerous conspiracy theorist, and you're evil, and you're a doomer, and you're a panicking, and you have no evidence, and they will shame you and call you names and attack you simply because you just want to ask questions. Because that's all I want to do. And all of us just want answers to these questions. We just want to know what's going on. And we just don't want to be shamed and attacked for asking those questions. Because remember, Charlie Kirk himself said, always ask questions and keep asking questions. Because that's the key to actually being free.
Because I learned during COVID. I learned when they told us that it came from a bat in the Himalayas. I learned when they told us the vaccine was safe and effective. I learned when they told us that ivermectin was horse paste, that you better keep asking questions because it's the only thing that keeps us free. Thank you so much.
Right? But all of his closest friends and allies and the people at Turning Point USA and Andrew Colvin and Blake Neff and all these people, they seem to not believe that message. Kind of weird, no? What do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist.